first, let's talk about something that was a lot of fun here. The Miz and Damien Mizdow win the tag titles over Goldust and Stardust in a 4-way that also included the Usos and Los Matadores. And given that Goldust and Stardust are no more and they're tearing things up in AEW, and the Mizdow character is no longer around, I think I miss Mizdow more than any other character that Mr. Stevens ever put together. The funny thing about this, and if you haven't seen this, you owe it to yourself to go back and watch this just so you can see the Mizdow character. He's just basically the stunt double of the Miz. So the Miz has convinced us all he's this huge movie star, and it's Mizdow's job, the former Damien Sandow, to mimic all of the action that Miz is doing. So Mizdow's on the outside taking what Dave Meltzer calls phantom bumps, and the crowd is really taking over here. It's probably a distraction from the match, and therefore you probably hate it. But as a fan, I thought it was tremendous. And there's also a huge pop when he finally tags in, because the fans are so behind the character. They're actually chanting, "We want Mizdow." What do you think of this Mizdow, or what did you think of this Mizdow character? Was it just funny on TV and hurt the matches, or where would an Arn Anderson fall on this creative?
I'm going to trip you up this time. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And more food for thought. Mizdow should have won the match, which I believe he did, correct?
Yeah.
Miz should have gave him some shit that day, right then, and got knocked on his ass. Mizdow should have went to the next level. That's what I think. Because he did get over, was intended to help Miz get over, but the guy did such an incredible job with it, it got over. And everywhere he went, I mean, the guy's having a match with himself on the floor while there's another match going on. It was artistically beautiful. The guy should have got a shove, and it's another one of those guys like Swagger. You could probably put Ryback in that same sentence. Guys that caught the attention of the audience, and then suddenly the water was cut off because it wasn't part of the grand scheme or the grand plan of the quote office.
This one just seems like a no-brainer. The fans are so far behind it. I mean, the crowd interaction on this, you really have to go back and watch to see. The match is only 15:23, which I guess is relatively long for a match in this era, but it's really, really well done, to the point that, even after the win, whenever Miz raises his hands with the belt, the fans boo. But when Mizdow raises his hands, the fans cheer. So it's an interesting dynamic.